To Moca's and all the bells and bows. Where the love runs deep, the fam stay strong, and the bells, they always ring for us. We the bells and we hold it down, yeah. Real ones only, we don't mess around. All love, no cap, no clout to chase. Just truth in the chat and respecting the space. It's family, Moca got that heart of gold. From the south to the stream, we brave and bold. You ain't gotta pick sides or play a role. Just show a real and you already home. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pull up to the bells and bows like a Sunday seed. Got peace in the room and the vibe on beat. No drama, no mess, just minds that meet. Introduce yourself in the chat and the mods gon' greet. Real talk, we got brothers and sisters here. Ain't no fake love, every heart sincere. We've been through storms, but the skies stay clear. Loyalty live, that's the chant you hear. Woo! No chaos in the comment section. Just bells with a bond and a bold connection. Safe space, strong face, deep reflection. Moca, don't fold, that's pure protection. If you ever felt unheard, misunderstood, pull up in the chat, we treat you good. Ain't gotta be loud, just gotta be true. Moca got the light and we shine with you. Not a panel of pain, it's a platform of pride. Everybody got space and we don't divide. You loyal, you love, that's how we ride. Got a bell and a bow in the name, but a tribe world. From the mods to the lurkers and folks on rewatch. Every tap, every like, we feel it alive. Moca ain't just a name, it's a vibe you caught. No la bell, no la boast, that's a family, not a thought. Bring it loud, we the bells and we hold it down. Yeah, we do. Real ones only, we don't mess around. Real talk, all love, no cap, no clout to chase. Just truth in the chat and respecting the space. It's family, Moca got that heart of gold. From the south to the stream, we brave and bold. You ain't gotta pick sides or play a role. To show a real and you already home. Moca said that to every bell in the space. Whether you typing, watching, or just vibing, you are this family. And over here, we don't fold, we ring. Ooh, welcome to Moca's and all the bells and bows.
Hello, 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 everybody. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Memorial Day. I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody woke up blessed and is just ready to enjoy the day. I shocked y'all, didn't I? Baby, we got a midday live stream. I'm happy about it. I'm so happy about it. I logged on this morning with energy from yesterday. And we're back at it, and we got another one to talk about. Oh, Lord, yes, we got one to talk about. And that's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do. So welcome, guys. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Y'all knew this wasn't over, right? Y'all knew this wasn't over. Y'all knew some more shit was going to surface eventually, right? Well, child, here it is. Here it is. Official court documents, public records, documents that just made you want to stop scrolling and as you read and say, what? Wait a minute. What? Since 2012, Annette, I know you lying to me. You gotta be. Now, I know y'all saw the top. Since 2012, the disturbing court records of Annette and Shannon Harris. Y'all saw that thumbnail too. Years of allegations, disturbing findings, yet they claim to have had immunity. I know y'all are shitting me. And after reading them documents for myself, I said, oh, no, we gotta have a conversation. We must have a conversation. And that's what we're going to do today. Because what disturbed me, it wasn't just the allegations, because baby, they were many. It was also the timeline. It was also the wording. And the fact that somewhere in there, it said those children were afraid. Those children were traumatized. Wiggy failed to protect those children. And the fact that these concerns went all the way back to 2012, and those hoes sit here like everything is new to them. They're shocked. They're surprised. Well, I'm not surprised. I must admit, I'm far from surprised because early on, when all of this first came to surface, those that rock with the porch, those that's been with me since I started this NaZiyah's case, I said over and over and over again that NaZiyah just opened the door for more to come out. This been going on. And just like I said it, here it is in black and white. Here it is in black and white. We're going to discuss these court records. I said, oh, no. I read them. I was like, oh, no, the porch got to get this one. I see y'all coming up in here. Come on, come on, come on. Shout out to all my beautiful moderators for always holding the porch down for your girl. I appreciate y'all so much. I love y'all big, big. Nola Bells, come on in here. Come on in here, baby. I see y'all, and y'all know I appreciate y'all for always pulling up on your girl. Go ahead on and tap the like button. Those of you who've not yet tapped it. Double tap the emojis on the right. Y'all that's sitting in the bushes, come on, baby. Hop on out the clouds and come sit with your girl. It's free 99. Free 99 to join the porch. Share out the live. And if you're new here, baby, come on in and welcome. And I want to take an opportunity to welcome all of my new members. Thank y'all for rocking with the porch. Now, I know it's midday, but God damn it, we got a double holiday today. It's Memorial Day. And it's Annette's Day. So go ahead on and grab your snacks, take a bathroom break if you gotta go. Because, baby, this is one conversation that we all want to be a part of. And I just have to throw this out here. Everything discussed is alleged, unless otherwise stated, and being discussed from publicly available court records. This live stream is for commentary. Mine, yours, theirs. It's for awareness, education, and discussion. We are covered. Copyright Act of 1976. That's it. That's all. Let's go. And before we get started, if y'all ready to get into these documents, I need y'all to flood the chat for me. Give me some eyes. Give me some wigs. Give me slot machines. Give me something for this neglectful heifer. Because if y'all believe these children deserve protection, no matter who is involved, you failed the children, heifer. And these children deserve so much more. So much more. And because you failed these children, I see the eyes. I see the eyes. Thank you, ladies. I see the eyes floating through here. And if y'all believe these children truly deserved protection, more protection than this raggedy bitch gave them, let's drop some broken hearts in the chat for these children who deserve so much more. I know this live stream is going to be one of those that's going to last longer than it should. I'm prepared for it because we all got questions. We all got questions. But let me speak to my people before I do what I do. Lady D, welcome, my love. I see you, baby. Happy Monday to you. Sunshine, Black Goddess, I see you, my loves. Tony, I see you too. Happy Memorial Day, moderators. Cynthia Harmon, welcome, my love. Happy Memorial Day. 504 is in the building. Happy Memorial Day, baby. I see y'all. I see y'all. And we're going to go through those court documents. Oh, yes, we are. Moca's going to read those court documents. Sunshine said, Moca, happy Monday, sis. We appreciate you for having us on the porch on this good old day. I will help you clean up after the cookout is over. Thank you, sis. Oh, child, thank you. Girl, because I picked up some shit last night after that live was over. Even Pampers. Huh? Last night was a good one. It was a good one. And for those of you that missed last night, please make sure you go ahead on and catch that replay. Because, baby, we had a conversation. And I see Kizzy is back on the docket. But, we're going to discuss her. But today ain't Kizzy day. Today ain't Kizzy day. Kizzy go get her moment when it's time. Me. I see you, boo. I see you. Welcome. Then the wig went on ahead and gave those children melatonin. Man, that's something to think about. But we're going to talk about that too. Sunshine said they were giving those babies melatonin to knock them out while Lawnmower T did what he wanted to do to his daughter and to our precious little NaZiyah. Let's talk about it. Somebody go ring Annette's bell. Because I know y'all in the bushes. Go ring her bell and you tell this hoe to come to the front of the class. Because we got problems. This bitch done lied so much. How do you make sense of a grown woman abusing children and lying about it like this shit is normal? Just look at her face. That is the face of a monster. You want to call. Y'all want to call Sir Dripple out a monster. Oh no, bitch. We ain't gonna do that. My Kai, I see you, baby. Happy Memorial Day to you, my love. Kim, welcome, baby. Welcome. Re-Rab, welcome, niece. I see you, my love. Ariane, happy Monday. Welcome. Sakina, my girl. Happy Monday, boo. Happy Monday. Sunshine said them hoes was abusing those kids and expecting to get them bad is beyond evil. Absolutely. How you label children. That's why Shannon ass was so comfortable. That's why she was so comfortable saying when NaZiyah didn't bring her ass home. Well, bitch, you used to that. That's how they treated those children. Lady D said they should be charged with everything they did to them babies. Abso-goddamn-lutely. I am covered. I see you, my love. Welcome, baby. Welcome. Kim said, why isn't they locked up for the abuse and neglect? Kim Worthless, bring your ass to the front of the class. Absolutely. Charlotte Stewart, welcome, my love. Olea, welcome, my love. Black Goddess said those kids lived in a house of horrors. Stiff Wig needs to be kissing daisies and pushing up petals, kicking up dirt, all of that. And not only her, I'm not finished with her. I even got started with her. But since from 2012 up until 2024, nobody in their right mind is going to ever make me believe that the visitors in that house, those that went in the name of I'm related, you cannot make me goddamn believe that you never walked in there and saw a sign of abuse. But y'all hoes rotten too, because y'all knew what was going on. I don't give a goddamn how you try to defend it. Everybody got a goddamn excuse. Everybody got an excuse. Y'all even blaming the children. Y'all sad, y'all sorry, y'all rotten. Never seen nothing like that. Lady D, I'm glad to see you on the porch, my love. I hope all is well. Cynthia Harmon, welcome, my love. She said they didn't want them children. They wanted a check. That's why she's petitioning the court for those children right now. Her pocketbook is dry. And the casino don't take dust for payments. She knows exactly what she's doing. Now, if you're going to lock somebody up, lock them all up. How the hell you pick and choose who you lock up. And just after reading this report alone, that lets me know Sir Drip-A-Lot was set the fuck up. Sir Drip-A-Lot was set up, y'all. I don't give a damn what nobody say, think, or feel. Shell, baby, I see you, baby. Happy Monday to you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I am covered. I see you, boo. Happy Monday. I am covered, say Moca. I wonder if the initials AH stands for Anisha Harris. I don't think so, sunshine. And the only reason I said I don't think so is because that runaway report on Anisha, that's been from years and years and years ago. Right now, Anisha would be in her 30s. So that ain't her. Ariane said, Moca, y'all got Sir Drip-A-Lot blood pressure up, and his head is about to bust. He be all right. Cycle, I see you, my love. Welcome, 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 and happy Monday to you. Yolanda, happy Monday. CM, hey, baby. Happy Memorial Day to you. And we're talking about Anisha. I'm covered said a Detroit, Michigan teen who went missing in 1993 has barely been talked about in public reports in decades. Anisha Harris was 19 years old. That's her. Listen, these people got skeletons, Lord. They got skeletons. And thank you, NaZiyah. Thank you, baby girl. Thank you. Because NaZiyah is the one. NaZiyah is the one that opened the gateway for all these skeletons to fall out of that closet with them dusty ass wigs. Thank you, baby girl. Y'all done kept Anisha a secret. Y'all just do shit to children, push them under the rug, throw them under the bed in ditches and shit, and nobody's supposed to talk about them. I'll be damned. Kim says, Kim Worthers, come here. Where's Anisha Harris and the mother of the two kids that Shannon have? That part. That part. Now, Annette, we ain't doing this today. No. Elisa Marie, hey, baby, welcome. Happy Monday, my love. I'm going to get my little speaking in and we moving right on along. Portia, I see you, boo. I see you. Happy Monday. Ariane said, what's going on with them Harris family members? Only God knows. Only God knows, because they're lying to the world. All of them. If they got the Harris Gamble blood running through their veins, they're some goddamn liars. A house full of sick women and monsters. Hey, my girl Jess, welcome, boo. Happy Memorial Day. Sakina. Over here. Jarvis Butts is Sir Drip-A-Lot, boo. That's him? Yes, Lord, that's him. Uh-huh. I'm covered. Thank you, my sister, for being a member for 10 months. She said, y'all, please sign the petition. So far, we have 962 signatures. And if I am covered after this live stream, doing the live stream, however you want to do it, I'm just going to put it on the community wall again. And for those that's new here, maybe they'll go to the community wall and sign the petition, baby. Kathy, welcome, my love. Happy Memorial Day to you, and thank you for supporting the channel. Sakina, girl, I know you'll be here. I know you'll be here in them bushes. Tracy Allen, welcome, boo. Happy Memorial Day. Tony said he need to throw the book at all them hoes, including Kim Worthless. Hell to the yes. My Ty said, how do you allow a known A known offender around children. My tie, they didn't care. They did not care. And it's clear that they didn't give a damn. Me wants to know if the court petition is new. Baby, it is very new. It's very new. Charlotte Stewart said, Moca, do Shannon have her kids? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. They none need to get children back. 504 said they all knew Jarvis' history with little girls. Oh, listen, when they said he was aware since 2012, he was with them in 2012. So, hey, ain't nobody gonna make me believe they know or didn't know, because they knew. And family members knew as well, but out here playing crazy. Everybody wants to come to social media and play everybody else crazy. Nah, bitch, take that shit somewhere else. Miss Capricorn, welcome, my love. Welcome, me. Want to know where the kids now? They are in foster care, and I pray to God that they stay. Foster care, those parents have more care or concern for those children than Annette could ever have. But we're going to get into those documents. Toya, my girl, welcome, boo. It's been a minute. Hope all is well, boo. Oh, yes, ma'am, Kathy. Them skeletons is coming out. No, Cap. Tamala, what's going on? Happy Memorial Day, boo. Drag Racing, I see you, my love. Welcome, and happy Memorial Day to you. We're going to get into this. We're going to get off into this. Rosalind, I see you, boo. Rosalind said, hey, Moca, ain't Anisha Harris, wasn't that one of our stepchildren from my first husband? Hell to the yes. PJ, my girl, happy Monday, boo. Happy Monday. Let's get off into this. My girl Kim said, this Annette Harris case has made me sick to the stomach. I can't wait until we get justice for NaZiyah. And let me tell you something. Justice for NaZiyah is coming. It ain't coming when we want it. It's coming right on time. And I'm going to tell you why I say it's coming right on time. We in a hurry. God says don't be in a hurry. Right now, everything concerning NaZiyah is all in his hands. And he's dropping crumbs, baby. He's doing just what he's supposed to do. So if he say wait, we're going to wait. He's absolutely letting NaZiyah expose them all. Let's read. And I'm going to stop doing there, right? Let's get into this state of Michigan. This came from the state of Michigan Court of Appeals. It was released on May 20th. I mean, she just filed trying to get them children back. May 20th, y'all, that was just last week. From the Wayne Circuit Court Family Division. Listen. When I mentioned the word respondent is Wiggy. Respondent appeals by right the order terminating her parental rights to her children, AH and ZH. Under Michigan law, child or siblings of the child has suffered physical injury, physical abuse, RSA, and the parent who had an opportunity to prevent injury or abuse failed to do so. Although financially able, parent failed to provide proper care or custody, and reasonable likelihood child will be harmed if returned to the parent. The court says we affirm. Charlotte Stewart, thank you for supporting the channel, my love. Let's go with the factual and procedural background, because this is the part that matters most. Let's look at the factual and procedural background. It's a lot to take in, and I need y'all thoughts as I'm reading this. Respondent Annette is the adoptive mother of AH and ZH, and her now deceased daughter, NH. Respondent has a grown biological daughter, Shannon, who has her own children with Jarvis Butts. In 2012, this is the part. In 2012, Annette and Shannon learned that Butts had been previously convicted of criminal SA against children and was also a registered offender. Now, this was in 2012. D, welcome, Queen. Happy Memorial Day, sister. So listen, this record is telling us that in 2012, they knew and did nothing about it. So had Annette taken actions back then and did what she was supposed to do as a decent person, as a decent woman, NaZiyah would still be here today. Let me continue. Despite this knowledge, this is the one. Despite this knowledge, Annette allowed Shannon, Jarvis Butts, and their children to live in her home, with AH, ZH, and NH. She also allowed her children to have repeated unsupervised contact with Butts. Let me stop right there. Let me stop right there. Because first of all, Annette sit her raggedy ass on that witness stand and lied to the hilt. No, he never came inside my home. Yeah, Shannon didn't live there. Shannon and the children would meet him in the driveway. Bitch, hey, Roz, welcome, sis. Bitch, you're a liar. And the truth ain't nowhere around it. All your truths right now are in black and white. Since 2012? 2012, baby, 2012. Huh. Let's continue. In January 2024, NaZiyah did not return home from school. Police believe that Butts was the last person to be seen with her. She was presumed unalived, and Butts was charged and bound over for first-degree redrum and second-degree criminal SC. After NaZiyah's disappearance, some of the respondents' family members accused Butts of SAing NaZiyah and other children living in that home. As a result, the petitioner, and the petitioner is Michigan Department of Health and Human Services. As a result of the family members saying what they had to say, DHHS initiated the instant action to terminate Annette's parental rights. After Annette pleaded no contest to the allegations. Bitch, are you serious? You gotta be shitting me right now. You know what you've done to these children. You knew how you treated these children since they've been in your care, and you gonna plead no contest? Okay. The trial court assumed jurisdiction over the children and found that there were statutory grounds to terminate Annette's parental rights, as noted above. Then, During the best interest hearing, evidence was introduced that in addition to Jarvis Butt's essay, Annette's adoptive daughter, A.H., told respondent, oh, listen, A.H. told Annette about this abuse. Ooh, child. A.H. was SA'd by another child living in Annette's home. Annette, bring your ass to the front of the class and leave your wig behind, because that's where all the lies sit. Bring your ass here, because this child told those people she was being essayed in your house by another child. And then she told Annette about the abuse. It says Annette failed to take any action. Then it went on to say the adoptive children, they both are a boy and a girl. They also reported that Annette physically abused them. The trial court ultimately found that termination was in the children's best interest. And here goes the appeal. Whoo, child. Annette contends that the trial court made an error determining the termination was in the children's best interest. Those people say, fuck you, bitch, we disagree with what you think, because what you think don't fucking matter no more, you evil hoe. The trial court says the trial court must order the parent's right terminated if DHHS has established a statutory ground for termination by clear and convincing evidence, and it finds from a preponderance of the evidence on the whole record that termination is in the children's best interest. The court should consider a variety of factors that may include the child's bond to the parent, the parent's parenting ability, the child's need for permanency, stability, and finality, and the advantages of a foster home over the parent's home. The trial court may also consider a parent's history of domestic violence, the parent's compliance with his or her care service plan, the parent's visitation history with the child, the children's well-being while in care, and the possibility of adoption. On appeal, Annette argued that termination was not in the children's best interest because number one, she said, the trial court failed to give adequate weight to the engagement with her caseworker and participation in individualized therapy and parenting time. Bitch, hold up. Those people certified you to be an adoptive parent, to be able to have these foster children in your care. How the fuck these people got to give you time to do a goddamn thing? You should have already known this, motherfucker. Then she goes on to say, let me put this cup of tea down before it be all over my goddamn phone. Listen, I need y'all to hear me well. Annette said there was no evidence presented. So clearly she's saying these children are lying. There's no evidence presented regarding Jarvis's Butt's conduct. Now she's lying on the children. Number 3, it says on the appeal, Annette's history of adoption, her history of adoption demonstrated that she was a fit parent. And number 4, AH's, that's the daughter, Kids Talk interview was not admitted into the trial itself, but could have proven. Annette said, it could have been proved that that little girl lied and was not SA'd and did not tell her about what happened to her. Annette, why are you lying on those children? You want them back in your care, but you throwing these children under the bus. Bitch, I wouldn't want to go back to you either. Okay. First, let me continue. First, even though Annette was engaged with her caseworkers and attended visits, this did not outweigh the far more severe factors weighing in favor of termination. For example, the record indicates that while communicative, Annette continually refused to take accountability. Boom, bam, that's it, bitch. These people notice you refuse to take accountability for the abuse those children suffered. And while Annette did attend visits regularly, the children themselves did not want to attend because they were afraid of her. They were afraid of her. Moreover, while Annette argues she was in individual therapy, bitch, you got to stop all this goddamn lying because everything you say ain't believable. You nasty bitch. Annette tried to convince these people that she was broken and she's this and she's that and she's in therapy. But Annette, it's in black and white. You told those people that you was in individual therapy. And these people came right back and said, no, ma'am, there's no record, no recorded evidence confirming that you ever been in therapy. And even if there was, the record still demonstrates that Annette exhibited poor parenting capabilities and failed to protect her children from harm and abuse, and she neglected them. That was the first one. Let's go to number 2. Second, the record bellies Annette's claim that there was no evidence presented below regarding Jarvis Butt's conduct. So Annette, everybody's lying. You holding the fort down. Everybody else is lying. The petition extensively detailed several allegations of abuse perpetrated by Butts and further alleged that Annette ignored Butt's status as a registered SO as early as 2012, according to our records. Additionally, there were reports from the adoptive children, the boy and the girl, and another relative about Butt's misconduct. Third, the fact that Annette underwent training and was approved to be an adoptive parent before her children were SA'd does not diminish the fact that once the children were in her care, she knowingly allowed a registered SO to live with them, spend time with them unsupervised. Annette's status as an adoptive parent does not excuse her subsequent abusive and neglectful conduct towards her children. Finally, Annette's speculation. Annette said that the Kids Talk interview could disprove the little girl's claim of abuse. She said it does not negate the other credible evidence weighing in favor of her termination. Both of those children reported to these people that Annette whipped them. According to the boy, he was even hit. Annette, bring your black ass here, bitch. Not today, not tomorrow, but right the fuck now. The little boy said Annette hit him so hard in the face that he bled. But you want us to take you serious? You abusive, neglectful bitch. You look like a monster, Annette. It ain't them children that you want, bitch. It's the money that you want. Let's tell it like it is. I ain't adding a damn thing to nothing. All of this is in black and white. That child said, you whipped them. I get that. I get that you whipped them, Annette. But that child said he was hit so hard in the face that you drew blood. I got a problem. So what the fuck you want the money for if you can't be a decent parent? What you hit him with, bitch? Your iron? You threw a skillet? What the hell did you do? But I guess according to you, the little boy is lying as well. Then comes the little girl. The little girl reported that she was repeatedly, not once, not twice, this child was repeatedly SA'd. Hold up. Hold. Let's hold up right here. Now I want y'all to absorb this. The little girl, she said she was repeatedly SA'd. When I got to that point, I said, damn. Sir Drip-A-Lot was busy. But no ma'am, no ham, no none of that. It wasn't Sir Drip-A-Lot this time, y'all. This little girl said she was SA'd by another child in Annette's home. Bitch, again, I said, bring your ass here. She was SA'd by another child. So listen, I don't give a goddamn what nobody said. This is learned behavior. These children were trained to do this bullshit. You hear me? These children were trained for this shit. This bitch ran a brothel off of children. They need to lock that hoe up and throw away all the fucking keys. All of them. But I could believe that. I'm not going to ever question what that child said. Because I remember, I don't give a goddamn how much Dre goes back and try to retract what the fuck he said. Dre said on my panel. I don't know how many of y'all remember that. Dre said on my panel, and Dre said Marquita's little boy was going to be another Jarvis Butts. He said it, not Moca. He said it. I didn't know what the hell was going on in Annette's house, but this little girl came right back and admitted to these children, to these people. She was being SA'd by another child in Annette's home. She said she told Annette about it. And Annette did not a goddamn thing to stop it. It continued. Then the little brother, the adoptive brother, he corroborated her allegations, and he claimed, the little boy said he witnessed the abuse firsthand. The little boy said he witnessed the SA to his sister firsthand. So let's continue. Additional evidence submitted to the trial court. Listen at this. Help me, Jesus. I couldn't live around Annette because I would have found that bitch by now. And that's a fact. The children were sedated with melatonin. Y'all, why? The children were sedated with melatonin. Were these children sedated with melatonin so they could be numb to whatever the monster had to do? I'm curious, Lord, I'm curious. But she's a good mother. It's all about money for Annette. She did that goddamn victim impact statement, and she had nothing to say other than, NaZiyah's not here, so my funds done ran dry. bitch. So we not done there. We're not done there. Those children told that they were sedated with melatonin. They told that there was a lock on the refrigerator suggesting severe abuse and neglect. These people said, although that bad wig wearing bitch was appropriate doing weekly visits, the children were so afraid of her. The children were so afraid of her that they had to be continuously coaxed into participating and even required therapeutic intervention to facilitate their visits with this bitch. The court says Annette minimized the reasons for the court's involvement. And once again, she avoided taking responsibility for her actions. These people got it in black and white. They said she chose to blame others instead. Those people's findings were, by contrast, the children were doing well in their foster care placement. The children bonded to their caregivers. The foster parent took them to trauma-based counseling, planned to enroll them in grief counseling, and obtain individual education plans, which is an IEP, to address their academic and mental health needs. And there also was willing to adopt them. Accordingly, regardless of what additional evidence may have shown, there is no error warranting a reversal because the trial court's findings were sufficiently supported by the records. Annette, no ma'am, you don't get these children, boo. You don't get these children. So these children were pretty much drugged. That's abuse. Let me grab some of these comments. Sunshine said they all knew what was happening and played a big part in it. Abso-goddamn-lutely, sis. Absolutely. Me said when the kids involved are of age, they should sell their story since all adults involved ain't shit. Somebody, who Lord, 504 said they absolutely knew what was happening. Them and his women knew too. They play acting on those calls. Absolutely. They all knew. They all know. It's a shame that these children had to be the ones to pay the price. Thank God NaZiyah is still fighting her own fight right now. Because bitch, was it NaZiyah that pulled your wig and told you, Nana, go get some money, Nana, and your dumb ass went get it? Casino won't accept dust for the slot machines. So you felt like you could have went and get a few more dollars. Sunshine says she set her Frankenstein looking ass up there in that courtroom with those fake dry tears with that big dry funeral home wig on that bullshit because she broke. Absolutely. Oh yes, PJ, I believe it. We're going to wait on God on this one. We go wait on God on this one, baby. And it's coming out piece by piece. I'm covered said my question is this. Since custody was denied with abuse being the reason and so much more, why are they not arrested? That's the part right there. Why aren't they arrested? Because God damn it, the evidence is clear as day. Clear, not on one of them part, on all their parts. The evidence is there. So why are they not arrested? I'm sick of Shannon. I'm sick of Annette ass. I'm sick of all them hoes that's tied to these bitches. You know, my thing is this. It could have been me. It could have been you. When this shit first broke, relative or no relative, goddamn it. If you're gonna fight for these children, fight the good goddamn fight. Don't come out here throwing out bits and pieces, wanting the people to believe what you want them to believe. Tell the whole goddamn story. Because right now in black and white, this shit is saying this has been going on from what they know, according to what the adoptive children said. This has been going on since 20 goddamn 12. So the children can remember that far back. God damn it, them old hoes that was going visit and kicking with Annette and Shannon, they know too. So y'all all miss me with that shit. And if you grown hoes that just wanted to party, sit up, drink, lay up, and do whatever, if y'all would have reported what the hell y'all should have reported back then, NaZiyah would still be here. NaZiyah would still be here. And whatever children that came up missing on that watch, they would still be here. The fuck? This is insane. Lady D says after everything that's going on with NaZiyah and the other kid, she thinks she's going to get some kids back. The whole is broke. She is broke, and it's all behind a goddamn dollar. And if Michigan cannot see that, that's this, just look at Annette's face. That bitch got evil written all the fuck on her. And this has been going on forever. And you mean to tell me nobody's stepping up to the goddamn plate and putting a stop to this shit? Auntie Annette, bitch, I wish the fuck you would. Ain't no auntie in the world moves like this. You rotten, and everything attached to you is rotten. This is some nasty work. Y'all can say what the fuck y'all want to say about me. It makes me no difference. But goddamn it, right is right and wrong is wrong. When you do that to a child, you ain't worth shit. Then y'all other want to be respectful, accepted bitches. Y'all want the world to accept y'all when y'all done sit up there and y'all done seen children get abused time after time after time. This bitch threw something at a child and bust his head open, drew blood from his face. Who does that and is okay? But everybody got a fucking story to tell. Everybody want the world to feel that their story is believable. They're righteous. Nah, bitch, you ain't righteous. You sat the fuck there with this ugly, bad acting, wig wearing bitch, and you saw the abuse of these children. Y'all was a part of that goddamn situation with the Jarvis Butts, with the Eric Gambles, with the other little children that y'all watched this whole train to do this shit to children. How the hell can a child be in a home with some other children and now you got children molesting children? This is some sick shit. But y'all want us to shut the fuck up. No, y'all sit the fuck down. How about that? And let it go, because there ain't a goddamn thing y'all can say no more. Because the proof right now is in the fucking pudding. NaZiyah didn't have a chance. Thank you, NaZiyah. Thank you, baby girl. Because you rescued these other children. You saved these other children from future hurt, harm, and danger. Because they could have been another NaZiyah missing without a trace. And just the way you hoes have been moving, the world could clearly see that you hoes set Jarvis the fuck up and playing a goddamn game. I'm not taking up a goddamn thing Jarvis Butts did, because he's a goddamn monster. Yes, Lord, he is. But he was not the only monster in this situation. And we have to accept it for just what it is. Sunshine said the courts knew. and have all this? Why they're not locking these muffin body tramps up? I don't know why. Girl. My girl Roz is in the building. Happy Monday, boo. Lady D said that tells us kids was her money maker. Money gone. Go to jail. They were truly her money maker, boo. And if we didn't know that to be factual, then now we know those children were her money makers. Bitch, you're going to give children melatonin. It's not that they was being noisy and in your fucking ear. My belief, I could be wrong as two goddamn left shoes. I could be very wrong. But I believe the melatonin was to numb them out. Numb them out so the predators could ride. My girl D said, so did the wife know about him? About who, boo? Alyssa Marie said Annette and Shannon should have been arrested when they were lying on the stand. And that's the part I don't get. How do y'all let that shit slide? How do y'all let that shit slide with her crankled ass face? I'm sick of these hoes. Absolutely, D. Annette is a liar. She was no good from the jump. My Ty said failure to protect those babies. All of them. All of them. Me said, how can this whole situation not involve deep corruption? The school, the foster care system, the court system, and all. Let's just say, and that's my opinion, and my opinion only, I don't give a fuck. Let's just say, Mimi, these people are involved. They're just not being named. But I'm willing to bet some of these people somewhere along the line was some of this dry ass wig, this dry wig bitch. Some of them were her clients. I believe that. Nasty motherfucker. Tony said, let's go, Moca. It starts with Kim Worthley's giving Annette those children. So she needs to bring her ass from under them damn rocks. I keep saying the FBI needs to investigate Kim Worthless in that hospital. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. How many more children? How many more children have to come up missing, have to come up abused, misused, under so-say watchful eyes of people like Annette Harris? It's the nastiest fucking bunch of people I've ever read about. Talking about the people under the stairs. That's y'all. Ariane said that's why her health is fucked up. Ain't shit wrong with Annette health. Not a goddamn thing wrong with Annette health. Annette is fiending $1. Ain't shit wrong with her health. Annette is miserable. She don't miss not a child that's no longer there. She missed the money. She can't pay her bills. Stress is fucking her up. She can't go to the casino and flip a hot 20. That's what's eating her the fuck up. It ain't these children. And again, she's playing this sympathy card, or somebody's trying to get us to play the card with her. Ain't a fuck thing wrong with Annette's health. That's God whipping her ass. And he ain't finished whipping her. He just pulled out the switch. He ain't got started on that ass yet. Delta Blue, I see you, my love. Lady D said, I hope this case get it appointed to Judge Seabury. This case needs to get out of Michigan. Bernice, I see you, boo. Happy Monday. Rod says, well, We could tell how Annette was talking to them, that she was physically abusing them. Hell yeah, how the hell you wake up in the name of praying 1 minute and you throwing frying pans against them children in the face and shit? Like, bitch, I need to see you. I need to see you, Annette. I do. Ain't nobody in their right mind abuses children. And bitch, you was getting paid by the state to watch these children, to provide for these children. Now, Annette, when did that become so righteous? You busting them in the head with frying pans and shit. You giving them melatonin, knocking them out. You putting a lock on the refrigerator, and then you got them in there humping on each other. Bitch, you need to go the fuck away. Because that's past poor parenting skills. Shanier, welcome, my love. Happy Monday, baby. Shanier said this is sad. Detroit allowed all of this. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ooh, girl, queen, I love you more. Ariane said, Moca, you remember? You remember what Dre said about the other kid? Ariane, absolutely. Absolutely. And Ariane, you repeated it because you know. I didn't say that. I don't know what the fuck is going on in Annette's house. Thank you so very much, Cornell. We appreciate you, boo. Tony said them hoes look like they've been sucking on sour lemons. NaZiyah, we're still riding with you to get justice. Keep telling your story, baby girl. Not telling a story. Keep exposing them hoes. Keep exposing them hoes. Sunshine says not only was this hoe abusing them and giving them medication, she had a lock to keep them away from the food. Y'all give me 1 second, please. That was my alarm. Hold on. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Your girl is back. Your girl is back. Your girl is back. All right. Sunshine says, not only was this hoe abusing them and giving them medication, she had a lock to keep them away from the food. That part. That part. How do you put locks and chains and getting a state check? Locks and chains to stop those children from eating. But then you want to go petition the court to get them back? I'm pretty sure since they've been out of your care, they done gained maybe 20 pounds, 30 pounds. Girl, stop playing. Stop. I'm so sick of her. Abuse, you're welcome, boo. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Monday, love. Ariane said Mocha Dre knows a lot more about them crazy ass people than he's saying. Absolutely. I said that from day one. I said that from day one. My girl D says the whole family was devil, nasty, and liars. Absolutely. Damn-lutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. 504 said, I love y'all. I love y'all with these comments. 504 said Annette, her twins, Sir Drip a lot, And all his women, including the young lady that was preggers while he was in jail, all rode the short bus and wore helmets at school. And then the sad part about it, we see the disabilities in them, but yet they want us to think they're smart. They want us to believe that they're smart, Bible folk. Tony says, Annette, bring your stiff wig wearing ass to the front of the class. Because you and them helmet wearing twins of yours all got on the mic in front of the world and lied about him being in that house. That's what gets me. But Tony, what gets me even more? What gets me even more, Tony? Not only did they lie, but the courts allowed the matriarch to walk out untouched. I find a problem with that. I have a serious problem with that. Abusha said the first judge probably gave her a recommendation to the family court. Hey, wouldn't that be something? Judge Sabri strikes again. Wouldn't that be something? I don't know how old the adopted children are. That I don't know. They didn't reveal none of that. Mimi said what happened to Annette's sons. No one speaks of them anymore. I'm not going to speak on her sons, right? I'm not going to speak on her sons because I don't know shit about them. All I know is who's been brought to the front of the class and who's responsible for those children. Rod says Annette is beyond sick. She's just downright criminal of the lowest kind. When are they going to lock her up? There's a petition going around right now to lock Annette and Shannon up. That petition can't get enough signatures on it fast enough. This is crazy to me. Mariah, I see you, my love. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sunshine said, oh my God, she was doing more than abusing them. Hell to the yes. Hell to the yes. PJ said, oh, worthless. DPD and whoever else are in authority, go lock that low down dirty line Annette demonic ass up. PJ, they gotta get her. They gotta get her. They gotta get her. Them poor children. This makes no sense. CJ, I see you. CJ said, where's a bold citizen? Whew, that part. Where's a bold citizen and a few solid sheriffs that find and raid Annette and stir this horror story up? CJ, that's what I'm talking about. Where are the citizens of Detroit, Michigan? Where are they? Because just like we know all that, we know they do too. This is bullshit to me. The kids are all in foster care. CJ said, I'm tired of hearing the decades-long fact and no one protects these kids. These kids were doomed. PJ said, Mocha, I told you, Sir Drip-a-Lot had a key to that house of horror. Absolutely. But the fact that Annette lied. This man lived in Annette's house in 2012. 2012. And this whole is lying. This bothers me. This bothers me. Annette, bitch, you done just a little too much. A little too fucking much, man. And it's time for this shit to stop going to a place of not being noticed. And something need to be done with your ass. Ariane said, Mocha, remember Bari ran away too. Was that Annette? Hell yeah, he ran away. Look at my girl Marty. Hey, boo. CJ said these trial courts are hiding and bribing too much. Time that heavyweight military stop this shit. Don't stay quiet now. Putting them goddamn children to sleep that done something to me. She ran, right, Roz, she ran a tight ship, they say. Because my mama runs a tight ship. She ran a tight ship, all right. More like a torture shop. I agree, Roz. I agree wholeheartedly. 504 says, my thought is Annette gave the kids melatonin, so there would be no witnesses to what was. Shut your mouth, sister, and keep talking. You hear me? Ooh, Lord. Those were my thoughts, 504. 504 said, my thought is Annette gave the kids melatonin, so there would be no witnesses to what was happening to those kids. Bingo. We ain't making this shit up. We ain't making this shit up. Marty says, Annette is all about play nice till she get them children on ice. Dre know everything. He ain't no dumbass Dumbo. No, he knows. He knows. Abusha, I'm with you. Those children were truly rugged. They were rugged. I don't give a damn how they try to fix the language. They were rugged. Why is this bitch not locked up? Why not? Yes, Lord, the children have their own representation. Those children don't want to go back. Cornell said, I hope I never see her in the street. Hit me up if you do. I'm going to give you instructions. Hey, John, welcome to the chat, my love. Marty said this document prove Annette know every creek door that needs oiling in that house. Nothing get by her. Even the freezer got protection order against Annette. Chain and padlock to Marty. This whole abused children. She had other children in the house playing hump me, I'ma hump you back in that house. NaZiyah, don't come home from school, the bitch went to sleep. But big pissy, double booty, soft lipstick wearing, flower shirt wearing Florentino dog runs away. Annette outside, looking like Grover from Sesame Street. In that Detroit weather, searching for a fucking dog. So you searching for a dog, bitch, but you let all these children get abused under your watch. Help me, Lord. Help me. Hey, Melanie, welcome, my love. Thank you for stopping by. Melanie, say hi, Moca, and everyone. I really enjoy your commentary. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Abusha said, what was the result of the appeal? She was denied. She was denied. Those children are still where they should be. And I pray to God they stay there. Hey, bartender, welcome, my love. Cornell said, yep, those so-called family members who claimed they reported, they all knew. Cornell, I said what I said. They knew. And if this came out in 2012, y'all, let's talk about it. This shit been going on long before this report here. They've been around this hoe for years, forever. They've seen the injustices. They've witnessed it. You mean to tell me none of you so say want to all of a sudden now be decent motherfuckers on YouTube? You mean to tell me y'all couldn't open y'all fucking mouth back then? Oh, I know why y'all ain't say nothing. Them cheering in for me. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But now all of a sudden, y'all active, sit the fuck down. Go find y'all active ass somewhere and go get the matriarch some fucking help. Go find y'all some help and get the matriarch some fucking help before they lock her ass up. Because she go get locked up. Ron said, heck, out here, you could do time for abusing an animal. What's taking them so long to throw these hoes in prison? Not jail, prison. They need hard time, absolutely. It's some trifling shit. You're going to do all of this to a goddamn child. All Annette want is $1. No Cap said the terror these kids endured because of NaZiyah, they're now free and they're happy about it. This is the best those children ever lived. They are happy about it. Ron says she thinks she can get them back because that is what she's been doing. They've been feeding her kids. Abso-goddamn-lutely, Ron. She reported them as runaways. They disappear without a trace. And Kim Worthless give her 2 more. I lose one, I get 2. What the fuck are we bargaining for? So now these children have become bargaining tools. What? No. I got a problem with that. I got a problem with that. This bitch sitting up here throwing objects at a fucking child to the point to drawing blood from him. But where was that energy when Jarvis Butts was in your house doing the most with children? And all these other grown ass men were in your house doing the most with children. Oh, I know where that energy went. It went in the palm of your hand. Because you didn't give a fuck what happened to those children as long as you got $1 for it. Let's tell the truth. Y'all gonna, because he did it. No, Jarvis didn't do it. Y'all did it. Y'all did it. And y'all framed that slow bitch. And that's why in that conversation with Frank, Jarvis was able to say, I don't understand how all this is coming back on me. He didn't say that for nothing. And because of his background, because of his history, he was going to bite that bullet. Shell Baby said when them children were taken, why did she think she was safe? She didn't believe them. Children was going to tell the truth so that they can be safe. Absolutely. Absolutely. Whoo, Lord. Chandra, I see you, baby. Welcome, boo. Lady D said that's why Jarvis told Shannon, tell your mama to fix it. They figured he was where they wanted him. They wasn't about to fix shit because they was the one that created the mess. It was nothing to fix. Nina Ray, welcome, my love. This is a mess. My girl, Miss Jackson, I see you, boo. I see you. Absolutely, D is all about the money. Sakina, girl, this shit is wicked. Sakina said, Moca said nasty people. Fuck the people under the stairs, girl. Girl. Lady D, I don't know how she thought she was going to get an insurance policy. I don't know how she thought she was going to get an insurance policy. Tony says, Detroit, needs to stand up for these children. Annette ain't no big wolf. Her sister and nieces need to grow some courage and get Annette ass together through the court and put it in black and white. Tony, they're afraid of Auntie Annette. You forgot? We can't go against the matriarch. Anytime somebody goes against the matriarch, somebody comes up missing. Ain't that some shit to say? Ain't that some shit to say? So that means you're aware. That means you're aware of what happens around Annette. You've witnessed some shit that she done. You've witnessed some foul shit that she's allowed. But you never done nothing about it. Y'all never spoke on it. Y'all allowed it to happen. Y'all allowed it to happen. And y'all never took this shit to the authorities. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out, because little do you hoes know, y'all could be held for accessory as well. That's how deep this shit goes. Miss Jackson says, why go through this if they're not going to charge anyone? Kim Worthless, I have questions. You, me, and everybody else, Miss Jackson. Dee said, oh, I remember when it was said she keeping them from the food. Hell, a lock, padlock, chains. This bitch had car chains on that refrigerator. Make that make sense. Ariane said, I believe that basement is where everything was happening. This is crazy. This is crazy. Rosin said, Moca, if Judge Sabri get that case, it's going to be really nasty, because she's not going to buy that shit that's going on with this Dizzy family. And she's not going to be nice. Miss Jackson, that word kills me. How do you call a low down, trifling, disgusting, nasty, dirty foot, crusty neck, matted ass wig, smush face bitch a matriarch? How do you label the demon seed, the devil herself? How do you proudly call that a matriarch? And the very one that calls a matriarch, she heard the story where Shannon and Marquita essayed her own little sister in Annette's home. But you still gonna give Annette that much respect, man? Fuck all of y'all. On a good day with a sick dick. You are the most disgustingest family ever. And it ain't even about them being slow. These people are not slow. These people are nasty. They done gave a whole different meaning to what incest and inbred is. The hills have eyes. Mm-mm. 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 Tony said Annette's older sons don't fuck with her. One don't want his children around Annette, and the other one is a fire starter. Oh yeah, girl, the fire starter is a mess. Just like they were in front of the court building with rallies and with signs and poster boards marching for Jarvis Butts. Where's NaZiyah? Where's NaZiyah? You know where she is. Just like y'all were marching, family. Just like y'all were marching for that, y'all need to take them same goddamn poster boards and sign and go march up and down in front of the courts, in front of Annette's home, and do the same shit. Ms. Jackson said they need to do the same for Shannon and Marquita. Debo and other families should sue CPS and DPD. Absolutely. Abso-damn-lutely. The fuck? Y'all want to be on TV. Y'all want to be seen. So why not put that same pressure on Annette and Shannon if y'all see what's coming out in black and white? Real documents. These people ain't lying on these motherfuckers. And just like black and white documents ain't lying on Annette, y'all heart's probably sitting in y'all fucking foot right now because some of this stuff y'all know to be true because you hoes witnessed it too and just didn't say shit because them wasn't y'all children. Ooh, prairie justice is right, Ross. They need it. Alyssa Marie said, this shit you see in movies. This can't be real life. It's real. It's real, boo. It's real. I want to know who the fuck is Annette ancestors. I want to know who left this demon seed on earth to destroy so many goddamn people. That's what I want to know. Because her and Shannon together is Mutt and fucking Jeff. And Marcus needs to sit the fuck down with them two small pants. Because, bitch, I got a problem with you, too. I don't know where NaZiyah's fucking mama at. But it's time for her to come to the fucking front of the class, too. And she could tell a story. Something tells me she's going to, if she ever decides to talk, she's going to let the world know that Shannon and Marcus were touching one another. She's going to also let us know the fire starter, the troublemaker, the son, he was touching them too. Those court documents did not lie on this woman. Essie, I see you, my love. Welcome, boo. Welcome. Sunshine. Sunshine. My sister said, yeah. Dre knows more than he said. But he was also doing some touching here and there, in my opinion. Because why did he feel comfortable giving weed and liquor to NaZiyah? Let's stop right there. Because these motherfuckers want to cover up the truth. They don't want to speak what's true, right? When I came on my platform, I was getting slack all over the place when I exposed Dre. And I was still trying to be protective. Y'all remember of where I got the information from? Because I didn't want to start an all-out war. But y'all had to know that the information that I put out on Dre, I could have only got that information for somebody that was close to them, somebody knew the ins and outs of Annette's home, because I don't live there. And when I came out here, and I said, Kawana told me, that Dre was touching on NaZiyah. And then they tried to take it back. I believed it. And with what the fuck I see in this paperwork with Annette, I still believe it. I don't give a damn how. See, that's what people forget. You can't put shit out. Lisa, welcome to the chat, my love. Kenyetta Marie, be careful, sis. You can't put shit out here and feel like you could take it back at your convenience when it don't fit your narrative. You don't play around with children, not in that way. And especially at a time that was as delicate as this one with NaZiyah being missing. No nonsense, welcome, my love. Pretty wings, welcome, baby. Me said, I heard that Kenya people got the kids. Baby, I don't know who have the kids. I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to throw that out there. I don't know who has the kids. My girl D said, Mocha, I want you to look into this new case. Girl, I'm on it, boo. Sis, I'm on it. I've been following that case for a couple of days. I'm on it. Thank you, mama. Ron said, I remember Annette complaining about the kids in the birthday video. From the time I hit the floor, Nana, 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 like them children were bothering her. That's what she said. From the time I hit the floor, it's Nana, Nana, Nana. Annette, bitch, that was your job. That was your job. You was getting paid for it, ho. And you made those children suffer. And now you wishing. Right now you sitting your dry ass there wishing you could hear Nana, Nana, Nana. Marty said the children don't want to go back. They don't even want to look at her. The melatonin that brought out is the equivalent to a date. Oh, Lord. So if y'all knew that information, why is Annette free? Marty, that part, boo. Marty. Love Jones. Happy Monday, baby. Welcome. Marty. We looking at it in the same direction. I'm not bypassing that shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bernice said, I'm glad everything is coming to the light. I knew it would. God is able, baby. Abusive said, Annette got one judgment. The children are gone. Thank God. Yes, Lord, thank God. Thank God. They need to be locked up. That's my word. My girl Rhapsody is here. Abusive said, is JB the scapegoat? Hell yeah, he was. Hell yeah, my girl. Hey, Sharon, welcome, baby. Happy Monday. That's the worst fear in the world. When children has to be afraid of the very fucking people that they depend on to love them and nurture them and care for them and provide for them. These children lived in constant fear of Annette. And I'm pretty sure if these kids done said all that they done said, right? If them children didn't revealed as much as they have revealed thus far, imagine what else have not made it on black and white. Imagine. Sharon said, I'm 61. I'm legally blind since 2018. Said, my girl and I be sending money come the 1st of June every month. On my word, as a victim of SA by a New York father, thank you from our hearts. I promise. Sharon, you're welcome, baby. Listen, if I can't be a voice for these children, Sharon, I need to just shut this bitch down. People don't like my delivery. They don't like the shit Moca says. And I don't think it's they don't like the way she says it. I think they don't like the way Moca says it. I can't control that. It is what the fuck it is. I'm not patting not one bitch on the hand and telling the baby it's gonna be all right. You heard a kid, fuck you. And you go get all this work. I don't sugarcoat shit. And I'm not gonna pretend that I didn't hear shit, didn't see shit. So if you do them dirty, I'ma do you dirtier. And that's my promise to you. So I don't give a damn how many jabs you throw at a bitch like me. I'm far from being bothered because I know who I am and I also know whose I am. So fuck you hoes that don't give a shit about these children and sit there and watch Annette abuse these children day in, day out, but yet was collecting a goddamn check for them every month. You getting a check. You getting food stamps out the ass. And you sat in court and said Jarvis wouldn't come to your house. But this paperwork here said you had Jarvis in your fucking house, bitch, since 2012, sleeping, eating, laying, fucking, screwing, sucking, all of this shit in your house. Bo ho, ho bo. Welcome, my love. Welcome, happy Memorial Day, and thank you for subbing to the channel where we keep it real. I'm sick of this shit. And like I said, talk about me. But if I lived just a little closer to Detroit, y'all would have known who I was. Y'all would have known who I was. Because this shit here is unheard of. Unheard of. So you did all this shit to the children. Imagine the fucking living condition. We did see the children standing up there with coats on with the sleeves too short, high water fucking pants, mismatched socks. So what were you really doing for these children, Annette? What were you really doing for these children? Ron says Jarvis' bus was just an easy pawn. He finally realized it. Then he was gone. Too fucking late, you slow bitch. Too late. Lady D said even Jarvis knew more about what was going on than he said. He knew some things, Lady D. He didn't know the half of it. He didn't know the half of it. Marty said NaZiyah is the earth angel sent for a short time to destroy and expose the entire Harris Gamble virus circus. Y'all gonna reap what you sow. You think Buck's gone, you could go back to your corrupt, abusive ways. That's what they thought. They thought once Jarvis Butts was out the picture, they thought once Jarvis Butts was out the picture, they had the fucking green light. NaZiyah said, no, Nana. Nah, Nana. Bitch, no. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Miss Miracle's mom. My girl said I done had enough of Dusty Weed. When they had the nerves to do prayer for the kids, then cuss them out like they were nothing soon after, she ain't shit. Marty says Kim Worthless Useless didn't care what happened to NaZiyah or the other children. It was all about Jarvis. She put those children through so much humiliation in open court. And why? And why? Put them children through all of that shit, and that was the fucking end result. This makes no goddamn sense to me. Hey, Gigi, welcome, my love. Lisa said, I was telling my friend that the Detroit Lions and the Pistons wouldn't win a championship because of what's happening to the children there. They have to fix their system of protecting children. Lisa, Detroit is doomed. Detroit is fucking doomed. Boho said, did they have the fridge locked up too? Or was that just a rumor? Girl, in black and white. We saw pictures, we saw videos of locks and chains on the refrigerator. Make that make sense. Who lives like that? Marty says, Drippy Dre. Drippy Dre know why he say that that little boy would be another Butts in the making. Because at that time, it seemed strange to make that type of comment about a child. Drippy Dre, you wanted to be king of that castle. Come on. You could tell us. Because your auntie say so. Ain't this some shit? I'm outdone. Sunshine said those twins, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Flathead Shannon and Flathead Deep-Eye Marquita, was touching on one another as well as other family members. Me said then the twins got jobs working with mentally ill adults they was allegedly abusing as well. Hell to the yes. And to my understanding, let me highlight that. They preyed on the mentally ill. Hey, Sharon Wally, welcome, baby. They preyed on the mentally ill because I was told that's where Marquita got Dre from. I have no reason to get on this goddamn platform and lie about nothing. Miss Jackson said, AH said day one, she never, ever wanted to go back to Annette's house, and she means that. Lisa, the universe will never play about children. And I'm standing 10 toes down with it. This is crazy. Ariane says, Mocha, so what the fuck? So they just let everyone have their way with that little girl? Not just with that little girl, Ariane. We gotta talk about it as we see it. We knew NaZiyah was exposed to some shit. We knew NaZiyah fell in a trap. But now it's being exposed how many more children were caught up in this bullshit. I've never witnessed no nasty shit like this in all my days. Those children were living with Annette on survival because they had nobody else to tell of the abuse. They were confiding in one another. And she probably whipped their ass for doing that. One thing I know, ain't nothing good is gonna ever come to these hoes. Nothing. And Annette, you think you suffering now, bitch. Suffrage ain't begin yet. Jesus. Oh, Lord. This is a mess. Truly unheard of. Truly unheard of. How the hell you treat children like that? Rosin said, girl, I just can't. And it's not like I'm intentionally telling these people off. My emotions go in a different atmosphere when it comes to mistreatment of children. I don't give a damn. It may not come out pretty. It may not come out the way y'all want it to come out, but this is the fuck me. This is who I am. And I said over and over and over again, excuse my language, but I am who I am. You have options. Take me or leave me. But don't listen in my bushes. Sit your ass there itching, the mosquitoes fucking you up, and I know they are. You sitting in my bushes listening to every piece of my commentary, only to go back and critique it. Well, I tell you what you should critique. Critique the part where I suggest you tell the fucking truth. Don't throw bits and pieces out this motherfucker. Tell it all, because you know way more than you've already said. Simone, welcome to the porch, my love. You got these children in your care, getting government assistance for them. Who the hell was supposed to protect these children? Because according to these documents, the court said you failed to protect them, motherfucker. The court said the children were afraid of you. The court said you gave these children melatonin, even when they weren't acting out. The court also said you hit the little boy so hard till blood drew from his face. And that's why I asked the fucking question. How many damn adults saw these red flags and kept their goddamn mouth shut? Because these documents done painted a whole fucking picture of an environment that had red flags and warning signs all over the goddamn place. And I don't know about y'all, but baby, let me tell you something. Once children start expressing fear, that should have been enough for every goddamn adult around them to stop and save them. But according to the records, according to them documents, y'all left those children there to be abused. Y'all left those children there in that dysfunction. And y'all were okay with it. Now let me say what the fuck really got me heated. Everybody always talking about mind your fucking business. Stay out of my family matters. Y'all don't know them. That's my family. Then y'all say that ain't got nothing to do with me. It's that mentality right there. See that fucking mentality? That's why too many goddamn children end up suffering in silence. Because let me tell you, these so-say adults that knew children were uncomfortable, that knew certain people should have not been around these children, why the fuck was everybody still moving around like this shit was normal? That's what's tearing me the fuck up. Why were these adults moving around like this shit was normal? Because one thing I know, children should never in life have to beg adults to protect them. Never. Y'all imagine these children trying to survive in that motherfucker. And these adults made them normalize that fucked up behavior for years. Dysfunction. These people that grew up in chaos, lived in chaos, came so used to chaos, so used to toxicity, so used to dysfunction. The dangers in that home became normal for them. This bothers me in the worst way. This bothers me. These people talking all this shit, being disrespectful out here in these streets. Why, all the energy you have for content creators and other people on YouTube that's talking about it. Why you didn't put your ass in a position at some point to say enough is enough of this shit? Should have said, I don't give a goddamn who's involved. I don't care what family members involved. I don't give a damn who feelings get hurt. Because children deserve adults that's going to love them and protect them. Not adults that normalize chaos around them. And since 2012, since 2012, get the fuck on. Please. Please. These children had to function inside dysfunction, while the adults were getting paid for that. And then when the system decided to step in, it was too fucking late. These children were already tormented. These children had already been through the fire and the storm with these bitches. This didn't just start with NaZiyah, y'all. And that's the hurting part. And then you start looking at the timeline for this shit. Now, according to the court records, some of those concerns from the children and allegations go back as early as 2012. Now, let's stop and think about that for a second. NaZiyah was born in what, 2011, 2010? Annette reportedly Annette got custody of NaZiyah in 2013. So wait a minute. Yakia, I see you, my love. Wait a minute. If the court records are discussing these allegations and concerns as early as 2012, then who were the other children that came up missing on Annette's watch? They lied so much, Jarvis Butts has been having access to these children. Not only Jarvis Butts, others like him has been having access to these children. This shit goes back way further than many people understand. Because once you start seeing 2012, the fear in these children, the trauma these children were exposed to, Annette's failure to protect these children. And now these children are in foster care and getting counseling. They're saying how much these children have improved since they've been removed out of Annette's home. These children deserve so much better. Dorothy Ann, welcome, my love. At the center of everything, at the center of all this bullshit we heard, there were children trying to survive dysfunction, while these adults carried on like this shit was normal. And that's the part I can't get beyond that part. I keep coming back to one question over and over and over in my goddamn head. If these concerns existed that far back, then how many fucking warning signs were overlooked by family members and friends that visited Annette's home before things reached the point that they did? To whereas now everybody's rallying, wanting to know where's NaZiyah. This is painful. This is disgusting. This is sad. Gigi said, as we all know, Detroit had one of the highest trafficking rates. We also know that Annette was trained by her mom. This is bigger than Shannon, Jarvis, and NaZiyah. We talking judges, cops, politicians, Gigi, abso-fucking-lutely. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mimi said NaZiyah called that house a hellhole. I never heard a child speak like that. So you know it gotta be true. Absolutely. All NaZiyah knew is she wanted to get the fuck out. Gigi said, y'all heard Kizzy say? Let me tell you. When Kizzy said that, Gigi, that's the first place my mind went. Kizzy said, they come disturbing me. She ain't the only little motherfucker that's missing. There are a lot more missing. Somebody, somewhere, needs to stand in. Boho said Detroit is probably high in trafficking because it borders Canada, just like New Mexico borders Mexico. It's high. Boho is high. It's one of the largest trafficking hubs. Absolutely, somebody need to write a book. It will make me start to moving. Tony said, Moca, those 80 witnesses need to do a protest on the steps of the courthouse so that they can expose Kim Wortley's big back ass. We want justice for the victims. But Tony, were there really 80 witnesses? Were there really 80 witnesses, Tony? The courts lied to us. They lied. Hey, Tammy, welcome, my love. They lied. They put us through that shit. They played the game too. They did. Absolutely, Lisa. Those children had to have felt helpless. Absolutely, Boho. You might wanna. Boho said this story has me side-eyeing everyone now, wondering what is going on behind their walls. At this point, trust nobody, especially with children. Lisa Lee said, had to flee the bushes today, Mocha. Hey, Lisa, welcome, boo. Lisa said, had to flee the bushes today, Mocha. Thank you for a real take on this insanity. That entire family has mental illness and normalized all of this depraved shit. All of them are complicit demons. Hello. Hello. I'm glad I ain't the only one seen it, but I am the only one that's willing to say it out loud. Fuck them. I said what I said, and I mean every word of what I said. Sunshine says they felt like it was normal because all this started with Uncle Daddy touching on Funeral Home Wig and the Muffin Monkey twins. Absolutely. Absolutely. They put these children through a lot. They put these children, the weight that they put on these children's backs, us as an adult would struggle to deal with that. And that's what hurts the most. That's what hurts the most. But guys, we're not finished with this conversation. We're far from finished. I'm going to come back out here and we're going to talk about this shit some more. Uncovered said she paved the way for the other kids. They're now experiencing what a real family is. NaZiyah didn't get the chance to experience it, that part. NaZiyah paved the way for those children to witness love. She paved the way for those children to witness caring parents. She didn't get that. She didn't get that. I'm going to say I thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining the porch today. Those of you who've not hit the like button, hit the like button for your girl on your way out. Share out the live if you can. Somebody needs to hear this. For those of you that's going to catch the replay, make sure you drop your thoughts in a comment. Hype up the live, and we're going to keep these stories going. I want to say thank you to every new member that we gained today. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. For those of you that supported the channel, I thank you as well. Coming out here and doing what I do, it's not easy, but it's necessary. Thank you so much, Rhapsody, for sharing the live stream, my love. It's not easy, but it's necessary. And it matters little how the next person feel about Moca and what Moca say and what she do. If we got to take this fight and just save one child at a time, we could truly save no bells and bows. Our work is just beginning. You're welcome, Abusha. Hey, Lady Redbird, thank you, baby. Welcome, welcome. No Cap said, could it be possible some, if not all, the children know what happened to NaZiyah, but are terrified to tell or blocked out? No Cap, I believe if they know, something would have been said by now. I do believe that. But guys, I'm not going to hold you much longer. Just keep your notifications set, because we're coming with more stories. We're coming with more truths, more children. We're gonna do our part, getting these stories out when it comes to these children. I'm gonna be back at our regular scheduled time this evening. So meet me back here on the porch, guys. I love y'all. I'm gonna play our outro. Make sure y'all tapping the emojis for your girl. Make sure y'all are tapping the emojis for your girl, hitting the like button for your girl, sharing out the live stream. I will see you all on the next one. God bless. And y'all please go out, hug on your families, say I love you to your loved ones, and enjoy the rest of this beautiful afternoon.
We stand tall, we rise as one. No look bells, the work ain't done. No. Mocha leading from the heart, never run. Truth and care in everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. Team full of truth and a chat full of cheer. Mocha in the seat, steady steering the ship. Every topic got depth, every comment got grip. We don't tear folks down, we just build them up. If you're moving off love, then you one of us. No pride in the room and the vibe so loud. Every bell in the check gon' rep that crowd. We stand tall. Family. We protect what's right and we hold that line. It's the chat where the truth and the love collide, where the voices don't hide and the pain gets light. We see you, we feel you, we fight for the cause. Every kid, every tear, we break down walls. When you hear that bell, that's the call to act. We family now, and that's just facts. We stand tall, we rise as one. Know the bells, the work ain't done. Leading from the heart, never run. Truth and care are everything we become. It's more than a vibe, it's a home, it's a call. Over here we catch each other when we fall. This is family. This one's for every voice we fight for and every child who needs to be heard. We see you, we feel you. We stand with the truth. This is the Know the Bells. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Stand tall with join the family.
Enjoy the rest of your day. God bless. See you all soon.